Hi, welcome back to our Let's Play series here of Farm Sim 19. We're all ready for the harvest. Had a few little mistakes that I had to run through and get everything taken care of, but we do have our wheat field here. It's ready to be harvested, so we're going to get it going. We've got our massey set up, ready to start taking the straw. Hope it's set up for straw. If not, yep, still set for straw. We're good to go there. We'll let him get ahead just a bit, and then we'll start sucking up the straw and putting it in the barn. I do need to check to see if straw is still on. Ooh, yeah, wrong tab. Wheat's up. Ooh, we're getting a high price for straw, so we're going to take advantage of that. We want to suck up as much straw as we can. And really take advantage of the high prices at the barn for the straw. That's part of the reason why we did this field right here is wheat, so we could get a bunch of straw to fill our barn back up and go from there. When I had the guy sowing the grass field over here, he made a bit of a mistake, and as you can see, there's grass planted through part of my wheat field. That's something we're going to fix, but it did cost us a little bit. You know, he came straight off the field there, went straight across, started planting grass on our wheat crop, which was not ideal. But, you know, so I said there were a few mistakes. I caught it before he did too much damage. We're still going to lose a good bit. But it kind of is what it is. We've almost got a full load here of the straw, which is good. Alright, there we go, full load. Let's head to the barn, get this sold. This is going to be the long process, is getting all of this carted to the back and forth to the barn. I'm going to go sell one load right now, but then I'm probably just going to stay. I'm going to go sell one load just so we can get the harvester ahead of us a good ways. And once it's ahead of us a good bit, we'll be able just to, we'll run it back and forth and just drop it in our barn and then use our regular cart to run it back and forth. You know, because I want to be as close to the harvester as I can so I can start my sower right behind it and really be able to get going. I know, you know, a couple episodes ago we sold our all of our straw in storage. I leased the big trailer, and then I do that. Now all of a sudden it's in great demand. I wish I would have held on to it, but that's usually how it goes. As soon as you sell everything, you have it. That's why I like to keep a big stock of it, because it does go in great demand here and there. Know that being in great demand, we should make good money off of this. We really should. Ooh, $2,400. There we go. We're probably going to make almost as, we're probably going to make what we make in straw, what we're going to make in for the wheat itself. That's why I think these loader wagons are just, you just can't beat them. You know, you really do need them. So, and like I said, I want to have a nice big harvest, and hopefully we can sell enough. And I'm probably going to end up selling this Massey Ferguson tractor, the small one here, and stepping up to a larger tractor to get a larger tractor, because our sower really is too large for the for our little tractor there. I really need something over 200 horsepower. You know, it pulls it. It doesn't struggle much on this field, but really on the other one there on field 18. 19, it can pretty well get the job done, but on 18, it's painfully slow. It's 3 miles an hour or less going up and down the hills. So I did do maintenance on the tractor while I was waiting. I got to go empty the harvester. I did do maintenance on the tractor, which should help it out a good bit, hopefully. It should help the should help everything out, because it was all the way down in the 60%. Hopefully that'll give it just a little bit more power to get up and down the hills on 19. So let's pull up here. Oh wow, he already has a full grain tank. Okay. Alrighty. He's filling up a lot quicker than I thought he would. We may have to make 2 carting trips to a grain sell point. Who is the highest for wheat right now? Let's see. The grain mill. Luckily, it's the closest sell point. So once we get a full cart load, we'll run it over. Boom, boom. All 8,600 of it. So not even halfway on our cart, which is good. So we can keep our cart going here. Let's go back to our loader wagon. And right now I'm just going to start shoveling it all of it back to the barn, so that we excuse me, try to get it all just back to the barn. And we'll cart it all later. We'll get it all carted over and get it sold later on, while the price is still high. Kind of gonna miss this little Massey Ferguson tractor when I get rid of it, but it's just a bit underpowered as the farm grows larger and larger. Same thing. I mean, the New Holland's underpowered for our sower now, so I've got to get an upgrade. It's going to be about $140,000 is what it's going to cost to upgrade tractors. So it's a pretty good bit. Got to hurry up and catch back up with the harvester. You just get so much straw off these fields. Alternatively, you could bale all of this, but then you have to move the bales, and I find moving the bales is much more time-consuming and difficult. You just run the loader wagon to take care of everything. If I really wanted to speed it up, we could take the windrower and row a couple of these rows together and really get it, make some really big rows. I guess if the harvester ever gets too far ahead, that's what we'll do. But for now, I think we're okay just running singles here. I mean, that's a pretty good size. I know it's only like the 3rd harvester up. That's still a pretty good size working with. If we were still working with one of the little small harvesters, it would be painful to get these fields harvested. just because the amount of time it takes. And that's why we had to upgrade the seeder. And now we're about to have to upgrade tractors. As soon as we can make enough money to do so, I'm going to be on it. I can get about 60,000. I know it's going to go down, probably around 55,000 to sell this tractor. So I'm going to have to hurry up and make $100,000 so I can upgrade that tractor. Finish up here. Should be getting close to 80% full again. I'm gonna have to come back and get that little piece there myself. He's a row and so ahead of us. It's not good. Not good at all. Missing a few little bits there, but I don't think it's enough to worry with. But I've always been a fan of the loader wagons over over having to bale everything. Because, I mean, you still put bales in the barn and then it comes out loose. But, well, have to get unloaded and go unload the harvester again. So, at least he is already over halfway. Good news is we should be able to fit everything in our trailer here without having to go dump. Our trailer holds 21,000. So even if he stops before we get to him and we get another 8,600, we'll still be good. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. The beacons are on. Pace him here for a minute. Pretty well got him. Pretty well got him empty. Should be oh, the little Massey's struggling a little bit here. I think I'm going to tab over. Grab our New Holland and go back to getting everything done with the New Holland. Dumping all the straw into our barn. That way, eventually, I can cut the sower loose out here. Get replanted. Probably go back to the wheat again. Because if it stays on great demand, we will we'll go back and sell all of the straw. Full again. Man, this little thing gets full. We need to get a tractor upgrade first. Get us one high horsepower tractor for the one really high horsepower tractor for that big sower there, and then probably start looking at upgrading our trailers. Because I know this loader wagon will certainly, especially when we are cutting grass with it, filling up our silage pit over there, and we start selling it, it will definitely get our money back out of the trailer, out of this forage wagon. We probably, I think this one was 40,000 or so. We should have just about gotten our initial investment back out of this trailer already. Between the straw and the hay and all the grass that's picked up, we probably already made our money back on this one. So, it's always a good thing to make your money back with a piece of equipment. After when we really start making money and get $20, $30, and $40,000 harvest, that way we can start expanding and upgrading and really get a mega farm going. But I think our 3 fields right here will do us good. 2019 and 18 should do us fairly well on the financial side for a while. I think we can have very profitable harvest, especially when we get the silage pit full, or fairly full, and then we'll start selling off all the silage. Get a silage fork for the front loader, and just keep loading up trailers and carrying them off. Eventually, I would like get a leveler blade and a conveyor belt to unload the silage. We should make enough by the time we ferment and sell all the silage that we could definitely do that. Now that we're getting these much larger harvests, I wish I would have had the silo back. But I'm glad that I sold it to buy the other field over there. We'll eventually get a silo back again for that purpose, so we don't always sell our complete harvest. It sucks not being able to store some of it. We'll probably go back with the small one anyway for now. I know I could go up to the train station and store some liters there, but that doesn't. I don't really like that feature. You know. A lot of straw. Looks like our harvester's about to get finished. That's what I figured. Biggest problem is we are not going to be able to hold it in the trailer. He's going to brim this trailer before we can go sell. Man, that's a lot of wheat. Should give us a good, tidy little profit, though. I wanted to get them empty and get them started on the other field, but we're just not going to be able to. We're going to have to make 2 trips to the grain mill. Get as much as we can here. Get as much off of them as we can. Sell 1 full trailer load and then get the rest. Because those are soybeans, so it has much less yield. See how much he has left in there. 4,000. Okay. Alright, well, off to the grain mill we go. Oof. The little Massey fills the full trailer. It definitely fills the full trailer. It is on the struggle. Ugh. I hate the way that train jumps like that. Yep, it's kind of the double-edged sword. We sold the silo to get an extra field, to make more crops, to make a higher profit. Now we can't store anything. Oh well. If we didn't have the extra field, we wouldn't need to store anything. So I guess it was the right call. Only time will tell. Ready to see how much we get for this full load of wheat here. We're 20,000. Let's get to a place we can see well. Woo! Wow, that's a big harvest. Oh, this looks good. Already 14, 15, 16,000. Ooh, 15,000. Man, that's a good harvest. We've already made 2,000 off the straw, and once I get the harvester empty and get the other straw picked up, I will start carting that straw to the barn, because it's on great demand right now. I think we're going to replant just the way we are with wheat, and then probably, yeah, I said we're going to replant that wheat field with wheat. I did have to buy a fertilizer. Yeah, between episodes I did have to buy a fertilizer. Just because we're using a different seeder now. Our old seeder would fertilize. So when I did the cover crop and the fertilizer, that was 2 fertilizers, and everything was good to go. So I'm going to go to the north side of the field here and bring the harvester up and get the little bit that we have left right there. Get just a bit that he didn't get. That part right there. We'll run up there and get that real quick. Like I said, mistakes were made by the worker. Get a few hundred more wheat here. That's unloading. We'll go ahead and get our loader wagon going again. Got a few more runs to do. Three more full runs and then my partial run up there. Just a little bit, but it'll be okay. We have plenty of straw. We're not going to worry about just small bits here and there. Straw is definitely not a problem. Let's get our combine going on the soybeans. We'll fill our grain trailer up, or fill our loader wagon back up, get it dumped, and we'll go into the last bit of our grain. So I'm just going to keep running here, and hope y'all enjoyed it. And, you know, I really enjoy doing these little videos and putting it together. I know it's kind of a slow burn here at the beginning. You know, pretty much all the farms are. So, you know, if you can, you know, give me a like, subscribe, you know, leave a comment, tell me how I'm doing. All right, we'll see y'all later.